Hey guys, Blake here from Kiteboarding. We're in part 2 of the 3-part video series of how to land any trick. And today I'm going to be breaking down some steps in how to land any trick for you. And I hope it helps. The first tip, it's never good to try a trick when you're frustrated. So the biggest problem with trying new tricks is overcoming frustration. One of the biggest, I'd say, is that you go out there, you want to learn a new trick, you're really excited about it, and you want to land it. So you have an expectation of yourself to get out there and do it. So just from day one starting kiteboarding, you go out there and you haven't learned any tricks yet, but you want to get up and you want to ride the board with the kite. And as we all know as kiteboarders, that is quite difficult to just go out and expect to learn to ride and get it right away. So frustration is a real big thing in the mental game of kiteboarding. It's hard to overcome that because you have these high expectations of yourself and learning all these new tricks. But one thing you need to do is remember that it's all for fun. So learning to kite is because you want to have fun and enjoy yourself in life and do something that's great and out on the water. It's a fun hobby and activity. Then the more you get into it and the more you start kiteboarding, the more it becomes like, oh, now I need to do this, or you need to do that, or I want to land this trick to be cool, or just whatever it is, you know, it's like it's part of life. The more you have, the more you want. So get in a positive mindset before you go. Make sure that you're having fun, and that's the key. Is like you go out and you're trying to land a trick and you start not being able to land that trick and you get frustrated. And what's happening there is that you're having a bad time, you're having a bad session. And that's not what it's all about. So mental check and put yourself in the right mindset of, I'm here in the ocean kiteboarding right now, riding around, catching the wind, having a great time. And if I can't land one trick, that's like the least of my worries. And that is a very big first world problem. You have the opportunity to have all this amazing kiteboarding gear, go out on the water and practice these tricks whenever you want. And a lot of people would die for that. And so you have that opportunity. So just give yourself like a little mental check and really be grateful, because it's easy to be ungrateful, but it's much harder to be grateful. So just that applies to anything in life. But just make sure that you kind of like give yourself a mental check. So maybe before you go out, listen to some really upbeat, positive music or really hype music. Anything that gets you pumped up and ready to go, feel good, drink an energy drink or some coffee or some tea, or just drink a lot of water, feel hydrated. You want to feel good before you go out so that you can have a good session, and then everything will be good. So just make sure to do that. And once you get frustrated, just like try it maybe 5-10 times. And if you're not doing the trick right, then maybe try something easier that you'll land, and then you'll feel good that you landed those tricks. And then you can go back to trying that trick again, and if it doesn't work out, then just wait for another day, and it's just kiteboarding, it's just fun. And I mean, even the pros don't get paid to land tricks every single time, so who cares? Just have fun and enjoy yourself. Tip number 5 that I have for you is to break each trick down, and before you go out and try the hardest trick, just try the tricks that lead up to that trick. So break your tricks down into simpler steps, just like anything, and you want to practice, and practice will make it work, you know? So the more you practice, the better you get. Practice everything until you have it perfected. So let's say I've done videos in the past about how to do a front roll, and instead of breaking it down into 5 steps to do a front roll, we've broken it into how to do a front roll in 3 sessions, because rather than just going and trying this one trick and getting that trick, you have to learn all the little things that build up along the way. So if you watch my video about how to do a front roll, you'll see all the different steps. And if you already know one of the steps, then just try it again. Practice all the little steps along the way before you go out and do it. I used to go out and I would try back mobs every time. So I would skip all the other steps doing a back mob, as in popping to blind, landing blind, back roll to toe side. I would just unhook and just go straight for a back mob, try it 100 times, fall every time, catch my edge, and hurt myself. And so for me, it was like I needed to learn how to do all the little tricks along the way in order to do the back mob first. And what all of my injuries have taught me, that I'm very grateful for, is how to take it easy. You have to learn all the slow steps along the way in order to learn that one really hard trick. So if you're gonna try a trick, just take it slow, break it down, try out all the little ones along the way, and if you go out every session and you practice all the little in-between steps before you go, then you'll land that trick much better, smoother and cleaner, be more confident, be able to visualize and see yourself doing it way better. So I'd say that is a key to landing any trick, is just being able to break it down into a bunch of steps and take it slow along the way. And then once you get those steps down, then you'll be able to land that trick. And then once you land that trick, you can use that trick as a step to doing another trick, because there's so many tricks you can do, you'll never know them all, and that's the funnest thing about kiteboarding, is you can always learn something new. Alright guys, so that's it for step 2 in the 3-part video series of how to land any trick. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and I hope it helps. These are just things I've found along the way that have helped me in years of trial and error of teaching myself how to kiteboard. So if these videos help you, just click like and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep them coming for you, and we'll make more if you have any requests. So I'll do my best to get them right out to you as soon as I can, with all my traveling and kiting for myself as well. So let me know if I can do anything for you, and if not, stay tuned for next week's.